The 7-day-long event to mark the World Breastfeeding Week ends today, and health experts hope the society helps tackle the prevalent issues affecting the benefits of exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months of breastfeeding a baby. Well, both corporate organizations and government are challenged to provide breastfeeding-friendly workplaces for mothers and offer incentives to employers who implement baby-friendly workplaces. Sarah Ayeko reports.
In 2014, the Lagos State government increased maternity leave for its public sector employees from 3 months to 6 months with full pay and approved a 10-day paternity leave for male civil servants. This follows the 2004 Nigerian labor law. Although there are steady advancements, these maternity leave extensions only pertain to women in the public sector. It excludes the vast majority of working nursing mothers in the private sector. Mercy Mohammed is a mother to 2 beautiful daughters. She works as a corporate communications personnel at one of Nigeria's prestigious media houses in Lagos. A routine every morning is centered around the family, particularly a 10-month-old baby. Before she gets to clock in for work, she has to drop her baby at the creche.
I enjoyed breastfeeding my first child, and I was looking forward to the second breastfeeding experience and all that. You know, that time around is so difficult. I can't wait for her to be one, and so that will just end everything. Breastfeeding this time around was really challenging, particularly because she had colic, and colic affected her feeding, and it was a lot to take in for me, and even for a crèche. A caregiver rather, it was a whole lot.
Since a workplace has been designated as a great place to work in Nigeria, there is a creche close to her office.
If you're not working, you're home, so you get to breastfeed anytime. Just bring out the breast and just give the child. But when you're working, it's difficult to actually combine expressing, because when you start working, your flow reduces. So some people, they just feel like after the 3 months that you get back, just pum pum pum. That's one thing I'm actually going to acknowledge and appreciate my organization for. Is if that provision that the organization gave to me and some of my colleagues are not there, it would have been a lot more difficult. I don't know if I would have been able to do it actually.
In my interaction with her, she tells me how the support from a place of work and family helped her endure the process of breastfeeding, as a child's well-being is priority.
I would advocate that they have, and like maternity leave should just be 6 months. I don't even mind, maybe because they usually pay 100% for the 3 months, even if you have to cut it. Maybe 50%, I don't mind. But nursing mothers need that time. They also need time mentally, because I don't know how, but like I said, for me, it's the spiritual aspect. I actually had to really face God in order for me to be sane. I would have lost it, because this time around the breastfeeding was tedious for me. Imagine, just remembering it, I'm thanking God from scratch, because I had to stand to breastfeed both day and night all through the 6 months of breastfeeding her. The colic is disturbing her, won't sleep. During the day, can't sleep because she's awake. So I was sleep deprived for a long time. Like, everything around me was just annoying, but I was still determined to get that done.
Mothers acknowledge that returning to work before 6 months is a key barrier to exclusive breastfeeding. Protection policies are limited. In other places, they are non-existent.
Both private and public sectors, they are not giving enough. The public sector is trying 6 months, but after 6 months, which mother feels safe to leave her baby with another person? So what they need to do is to legislate into the laws that employers, especially when they have certain number of employees, and majority of which, not even majority, as long as they have women employees, they have childbearing age women, they should provide nursing areas for them.
Based on a research conducted by Alive and Thrive initiative, only 9% of organizations had a workplace breastfeeding policy, while 23% of those in the private sector provided creche and daycare centers for their staff.
The encouragement for breastfeeding, maternal protection out there is far more than what we have here. But the only thing the good thing is that we are not where we should be, but we are not where we used to be. There's a lot of room for improvement.
We're very hopeful that as we continue to engage and organizations take actions and show leadership as part of employee engagement, as part of ensuring equity, diversity and inclusion, as part of supporting them women, they move from just maternity leave to even give men 2 weeks and mothers 6 months. And in that way, you create a culture that engages the employee, that is very supportive, and in that way, you're contributing to the economy and to the overall development of the society.
A sweet, sour experience for Mercy. In our mind, there are no prospects for a third child. But if it happens, she will still choose a 6 months exclusive breastfeeding procedure for her baby.
Despite globally accepted knowledge on the benefits of breastfeeding and the contribution of maternity entitlement to increasing rates of exclusive breastfeeding in workplaces here in Nigeria, there is little or no research on the psychosocial well-being of parents, particularly the nursing mothers. Sarah Ayeku, TVC News, Lagos.